Yo, yo, yo. Today was hard. It is November 15th. Yesterday we had CPI. Today we had some news at 8:30 that moved the market higher. And we dropped about another 100 points on the NQ. And I'm now looking for an entry at 9:43. I see my typical entry pattern. And yeah, you're gonna see my order get executed here right away. Stop below the low and TP at 973. So I am looking for this to move higher here. It is quarter after 9. Market hasn't opened yet, but we're gonna skip ahead to the market open so you don't have to sit through these 1 minute candles. Um, Here we are. Market is going to open in about, I think, 10 minutes. Um, one of one of one of the hardest days mentally, especially the first trade and the first one being the way it was really just kind of threw me off, and it was tough to come back from. But yeah, it's always risky when you're holding trades into the open. Like it's honestly best to be flat right at 9:30 a.m. New York, just because you don't know what it'll do. It can whip up 50 points. It can whip down 50 points. So it can take the buy side, the sell side multiple times. It's some days are okay and you can somewhat predict it, but some like today are just hard to gauge a read on really. Um, and this first trade was especially painful. I'm gonna get stopped out here at just a little bit after market open by about a couple ticks, and then it's gonna run in my favor and hit my TP. So that's always fun, you know, just the market doing its thing. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the week goes here. Um, so far I've had some pretty successful days, so I'm not too worried about losses like this. And I typically try to keep it small as well, going for 3 to 4 R, um, and keeping my losses pretty small, just because my entries are as tight as they are. I can have those small stop losses. So here we are. Market has opened. Um, it's still looking good. It's still looking strong at this point. I'm not super worried about my stop, but especially when it comes down and starts wicking up pretty quick, I'm of the belief that at that point, okay, here we go. We're gonna go up. Um, this is kind of what I still expected, and right there is where I thought, okay, we're okay. Like my stop's safe. We're gonna be we're gonna be going up. But no, the market still had other plans. It's still taking orders on either side, wicking back and forth, um, touching my entry more than once. So I like right here, I should have really just closed it and just taken the trade for break even. Because usually I don't like it hovering around my entry or being a drawdown. And then again, at this moment, I'm like, okay, it almost waked me out and it shot all the way back up. It had a huge reaction, about 10 points, and comes right back down. And Yeah, stops me out right there at just below 37, 937. And now it's just gonna rocket right up and hit my TP. So that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Those are the worst trades where you are on the right side of the market, the bias is correct. I just had my stop was too tight, just too tight. I should have given it a little bit more room and it would have been fine. Like that one really sucks because I got stopped out by one tick. And here you can see that it did hit my TP at 973. And me being somewhat emotionally unstable at this point, I seem to see another entry on the lower time frames. It is not what I typically go for, but I still want to take a stab at it. And I attempt another long here, which was not the play, as you'll see in a bit. I still expected it to reach higher, but it does not reach those levels until later in the morning. So here, thinking it's still good though. Leaving my stop quite down there at 940.25, but not below the low, just because I don't really wanted to see get down there. And I am gonna get stopped out here right away for another small loss, which hurts again even more. And after this loss, I had to step away for a bit, let the morning session play out like for 10 minutes and just look at something else, get some water. I was just super frustrated. Not emotionally in the state that I should be trading. So that's what I did. I went away and then I came back about 50 minutes later. And here we are. We're at the low at 912.50. And now I do see my entry pattern on the lower time frames that I'm looking for, and I enter my final long for the day here. And if this were to stop me out, I'd be done for the day. This is the final one. My rules are typically that I take 2 trades a day, and if they're both losers, I'm done. I can't trade a third one. But I walked away. I got my composition back. I came back to the screens, had some water, looked outside, and I saw an entry. Took liquidity at 912.50. Rejected strongly. Showed me my pattern, so I entered. Um, and yeah, stop below the low, 905. I think I'll move it up a bit. And I'm not going to bore you guys and have you sit through all those candles on the 1 minute. So we skipped ahead by about half an hour. It had a lot of wicking back and forth. Stops already above break even. We're up about 550 right now. I'm going to go for 600 just to cover my $300 loss from earlier. And end the day green, up $300. So here I pull my stop up just in case it doesn't want to take my TP at 943.50, and I'm kind of just strangling the trade at this point. And if it takes me out, whatever. I recovered the morning, which is kind of what the goal was. Ultimate target would be the highs of the morning session, but I'm just taking it off here. I've had enough. So yeah, that's it. That's today's trading. Mentally tough, but ended it green. Anyways, thanks for watching.